What's up there, people? Hunter Spoke Riders here again, and about to do my first mod to my brand new Suzuki DR 650. Not really a major mod, just a minor mod in my opinion. But I like the way this bike looks, but I always believed, just from even seeing it before I bought it, that it needs a little splash of color. And this is not going to be my first time plastic dipping, but this will be my first time using the glossifier. So, luckily I didn't have to order any of this stuff. Pep Boys for the win. Ran by my local Pep Boys, and they had everything I need. So I think I'm going to do the Blaze Blue and put some of the glossifier on there. Now, that's going to be today's project. So far, what I've done is I already cleaned the rims off real good and used some dishwashing liquid, and then for the first cleaning, and then cleaned them again, soaked them down with the Purple Power degreaser, and cleaned them again with the Purple Power, and then rinsed them off real good with the water. And after I rinsed them, I just aired out every little spoke and aired all the little nicks and crannies out with the air gun. So that way no water drips out while I'm trying to do this. So that's what's going on so far. Now, first let me start by saying the easiest way to do this would be to take the wheels off take both wheels off the bike. I'm not going to do that. I believe I can make this happen still by leaving the rims on. Well, I just don't want to take the wheels off the bike because, one, I don't really have a stand or nothing for this bike. I only got a back stand for my sports bike, but I don't even have spools on this one or anything, so I'm not trying to go through the hassle of taking the wheels off. It's not that serious. It's only plastic dip. Either it's going to work, or it's not. I don't know. I guess we will see. So I believe I have a solid game plan of doing this without taking the wheels off. I will have to basically roll it down the driveway as I'm doing it. Not as I'm spraying it, but, you know, the plan is just to kind of spray here on both sides and spray what I can get to on both sides, and then roll it down a little bit, let the wheel rotate, and then spray it some more. So it should work out. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Well, I guess we'll find out here. You're talking about something that is very time consuming. This was very time consuming indeed. But you get the general idea of it. I start off taping each individual nipple, and then once I was done with that, I kind of taped off each individual spoke. The nipples are just kind of wrapped tape around them to get close to the hub, because this is the part I want blue. I don't want the nipples or the spokes blue. I want to keep them silver. So to do the spokes, I just put tape over like this. I'm just gonna pretty much fold over. The spokes wasn't too bad, but the nipples, all the spokes and the nipples together, all the spokes and nipples together was very time consuming. So far I probably got like an hour into it. So I haven't done the tire yet. I think I'm gonna do the tire last. I'm gonna still wrap some tape around the outer edge of the tire. But you don't want to leave your tape on your tire too long, because it then leaves that sticky residue on there. So I'm gonna do all the tires last. Tires should be something quick. So so far I probably got an hour into this front rim. Still gotta do the back wheel. So let me go ahead and shut this down and knock out this back wheel. All I'm using this little cheap tape right here. So the back wheel will probably be a little bit harder because it's a little bit smaller and it's got a little bit more stuff in the way. But there you have it, front wheel taped off. It's pretty much ready to spray. I've done all I gotta do, and I pretty much know how I'm gonna do it. Now, I'm sure it wasn't really necessary to go this far, but I didn't really want to get any blue overspray on my tires. And the only reason I went this far, I spent more time taping it because I didn't really feel like pulling the rims off the bike. If I'd have pulled the rims off the bike, if I had the right stands and tools and stuff to pull the rims off the bike, well, I got the tools, I just don't have the stands. I could have did it, you know, but it's not that serious. I've got about 4 hours into this so far, just the tape and the paper and everything, and majority of the time was in the spokes, taping the spokes. It's probably just 3 hours alone in that, and another hour on the tires. I took the chain guard off, just so I can have some more room to get to the spokes in the back wheel. I want to hurry up, start getting these coats on because I'm running out of daylight. Afternoon and turn to evening, and there you have it. The reason why I'm not really going to tape any of this up, because my plan is I'm just going to shoot it right there, do the front, do the back, both sides, just shoot a little U, and then roll the bike back. Shoot a little U, and then roll the bike back. So that's why I didn't really tape the brakes and everything. It's not that serious. Just a little plastic dip. So that's going to be the game plan. I'm not going to take no video of me shooting it, but I'll take it after I get the first coat on and tell you how it goes. I got the first light coat on, and as I was shaking the can up and reading the other can, I realized on the can it suggests that you use this kind of plastic dip over a white plastic dip for the best results. Well, I didn't realize that until after I was already got it about to start it. I didn't really feel like going back to Pep Boys to buy no white plastic dip, so I believe since the rims were kind of aluminum color, silver, it was a light color, I wasn't trying to do it over black. It should be good. It all should turn out all right. The first coat is real light, but the blue is pretty, it's a pretty vibrant blue, I will say. So I'm gonna wait on the can, just like the can says, I'll wait 30 minutes in between coats. But that's the first light coat. I'm not gonna give you an update on every coat. I just want to give you a quick little light update on the first coat. Just to give you a general idea of what it's looking like. So I'll bring this video back probably once all the coats have been applied, so I can see what the final color is going to look like. Blaze blue. So honestly, I was thinking about going with the Daytona yellow, but I would have had to order that, and you know, I didn't feel like waiting on it. Word is on the internet, the blaze colors by themselves, if you just put the blaze on, it has a tendency to fade in the sun. And you know, out in Arizona, we got hella sun, so. But they say you should always use glossifier over the blaze colors to stop it from fading. And so that's what I'm going to do. Fade blaster, glossifier. Also, I wanted the shiny. I didn't want it flat. I didn't want the flat look on these rims, because I'm not going to put 2 cans of glossifier on these rims. I'll probably end up doing 1 can and see where it goes from there. I want to hold 1 can back so I can do some parts I've already plastic dip on my Caprice over there. I need to get that going. So I'll probably only use 1 can of glossifier on both these rims. I want to use the glossifier for this so it doesn't fade in the protection, and I kind of want it shiny because it makes it easier to clean. The black, when I did the rims without the glossifier, they were kind of texture feeling. Had a little texture feel to it. I didn't really like that. And then they were always had lint and stuff clinging to it. So hopefully the glossifier makes it, gives it the look I'm going for, and it makes it easier to clean these rims when the time comes. But so far so good, man. I like it. I like the color. I'm kind of glad I held off and didn't go with the Daytona yellow. But the beautiful thing about plastic dip is I could always add on top of it, or I can just, peel it off, go back to the original finish, and that's what it is. Okay, I'm gonna try to get as much video as I can because this camera doesn't do too good in the dark, and I don't have too much light out here, and the sun is going down fast. So I put my first coat of clear on the rims. Definitely look a lot better than the flat. I'm gonna give it about 10 minutes to dry. I pretty much put it on pretty wet, so I pretty much use half the can. Let's see if I can get it in here. Right now it's not really super glossy, but this last coat I'm gonna try to put on as heavy as possible without running it, and then that's gonna be that on that. I'll probably get pictures. I probably won't get no video of the last coat because, like I said, the sun's going down quick. So I'm gonna try to get these videos in when I can. I literally just got through spraying the back rim. It's still wet. For some reason, had a little. Let me get down here. It almost looked like it wanted the fisheye on me a little bit, but it looks like that's smoothed out. Yeah, it smoothed out a little bit. It looked like it wanted the fisheye at first, but it kind of smoothed out on me. It's still not perfectly flat like I would like it to be, but I think that's about as good as it's going to get with the rims still being on the bike. Definitely this is only my second time using plastic dip. My first time using glossifier, so definitely a learning experience for when I do my window post over on my Caprice, but I think it looks a little better with the glossifier than the regular flat blue. It needs all the protection it can get out here in this hot Arizona sun. Alright, what's up there, people? 100-Spoke Riders here again, and it's the next day. This was a very long project. All in all, I think I had about 10 hours into this little modification. Here you go. Tell me what you think, good or bad. I just thought this bike needed a little splash of color. And this is what it all turned out to be, like this. I'm happy with the way it turned out. I'm definitely glad I put the glossifier on there. Because before I put the glossifier, the blue was a whole different color. It kind of looked like a Smurf blue. And it was looking a little funky before I put the glossifier on there, so the glossifier kind of darkened it up a little bit. I like how it turned out. I'm happy with it. All in all, I think it came out pretty good. I think the blue complements the gray plastic on the bike. And what you're looking at here is 2 cans of Blaze Blue plastic dip and 1 can of glossifier.